Durban, the Sharks are faced with a break from their Super Rugby commitments for the next few weeks as the Springboks assemble. There is a large contingent of Sharks who are involved, but they will at least have a chance to reset and recharge before making a push for the playoffs. The Sharks have 3 matches left to try and align themselves into the top 8 of the competition in order to make it to the knockout stages, where anything could happen. They have said for a few weeks now that they have to win every game going ahead, but having lost the Jaguares last week in Argentina, that rings even truer. V Lions at home. The Sharks will play the Lions on June 30th, when the international season comes to an end, and although it will be at home, it will be one of their tougher games. The Sharks will need to nullify the Lions' scrum, especially seeing as their opening game in Johannesburg was a dog show for the Sharks set piece. The Durban-based outfit have turned things around though, and if they can dominate up front, they can also stop the dangerous Elton Jantjies from running the show. V Stormers away. While the Stormers have all but ended their charge in the competition, with their latest loss to the Lions in Cape Town, they are still a big threat to the Sharks when they meet in the penultimate game of the round robin. The Stormers are also a forward-heavy team, but the Sharks have already stood up to them this season, and if they can dominate up front, and apply their particular brand of physicality, the Stormers should fall. Loaziem Vovo in action during the Super Rugby match against the Chiefs at Kings Park. Photo, Gerhard Duran, Backpage pics v Jaguares at home. The Jaguares showed they are a team that can take on all comers, and it doesn't matter if they are home or away. They are only building in confidence, and if they find themselves in line for a playoff spot with only this game to go, you can be sure that the Argentinian side will be fired up for this game. In other matches featuring South African teams at the weekend, the Lions edged the Stormers 26-23 in a closely fought Super Rugby match in Cape Town on Saturday evening to consolidate their top spot on the South African conference table. Bulls and the Sharks were both beaten in their Super Rugby Round 15 fixtures. The Jaguares, meanwhile, continued with their impressive form when they gained their 6th straight win in at 29-13 over the Sharks on Friday evening in Buenos Aires. In Pretoria, the Bulls were unable to capitalize on their numerical advantage and lost 38-28 to the visiting Brumbies. After another round of exciting action, the Lions are still leading the South African Conference. They now have 40 points from 14 matches and 8 wins. The Jaguares have played 1 game less and have gathered 34 points from their 8 wins so far. The Argentine side is followed by the Sharks on 28 points, the Stormers 25, and the Bulls 24. The only local derby saw the Stormers hosting the Lions, with the Johannesburg side gaining a hard-fought 26-23 win. Franco Mostert's Highveld side outscored their southern rivals by 4 tries to 2. At DarrenJack216 The Mercury. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter.